true, Shadow Hannah. Do you know if I'm looking at you or not? Okay, anyways. So, I'm trying the Woodcutter's Wife again. I have proclaimed my failness. Is that a word? Failness? On the Headless Horseman. So, sorry, I have ADHD, and I tend to, my mind wanders, and I have to refocus real quick, and sometimes I'll stall, and and I'm drinking wine, so. But I have found the Woodcutter Wife book, so why don't we go to that, and I'll read it. I do pretty much everything in what I call the chipmunk mode, so this shouldn't take too long. There it is right there. It's right on the top shelf where the mama hides the cookies. And we are going to go here, and we are going to go all the way down. Of course, it's going to be the last one. Yep, there it is. Alright, The Woodcutter's Wife, Volume 1, as told by Mogan, son of Molag. Molag Ball? Anyways, legend tells of a woodcutter who built a shack deep within the pine forest. There he hoped to live in peace with his family. The woodcutter's family lived well for a time, but without warning the weather turned bitterly cold and spoiled the harvest. Before long, with the meager supply of food all but gone, the family was starving. Late one snowy night, a traveler knocked on the cabin door seeking shelter from the bitter cold. Biting cold. Always generous of heart, the woodcutter welcomed the stranger into his home, apologizing that he had no food to offer. With a smile, the traveler cast off his cloak to reveal the garments of a mage. As the woodcutter and his family looked down, the mysterious visitor reached into his satchel and drew a scroll tied with a silver ribbon. No sooner had the wizard unfurled the scroll and read the words aloud when a great feast appeared from out of thin air. That night, nobody in the woodcutter's cabin went hungry. Day by day, the snow piled up. Every night, the mage produced another scroll from his bag and read the words, each time summoning a new feast. On the 5th night, the woodcutter's wife awoke her husband to confess her mistrust of their magical guest. Surely, she argued, there was some price to pay for the magical feast that everyone enjoyed night after night. The woodcutter would have, well, probably he wanted her butt, but the woodcutter would have none of it. After nearly dying from the lack of food, his family was eating well. The divines had sent them a gift, he explained, and it was foolish to question their wisdom. But the woodcutter's wife would not be persuaded. Every night she grew more fearful and more desperate. She was certain that the family had entered into a devil's bargain, and a time would soon come when the mage would ask for something unspeakable in return for his gifts. While everyone in the cabin slept, the woodcutter's wife snuck out of bed and took her husband's axe in hand. She crept into the traveler's room and with one swing lopped off his head. Suddenly, the wizard's disembodied head awoke. His eyes opened wide, and when he beheld his main body, he let forth a terrible cry. Awakened by the horrified scream, the woodcutter and his children rushed into the room, gasped at the terrible sight of the decapitated mage. With his last gasp of breath, the traveler laid a fearful curse on the woodcutter's wife. After her mortal death, she was damned to rise once again and walk the woods alone, only to burn at the rise of the sun. To this day, those who walk the pine forest late at night tell tales of a weeping woman glimpsed between the trees. She carries a bloody axe, the stories say, and is terrifying to behold. Okay? So, that could be anywhere. I mean, that place could be anywhere. The pine forest, they assume it's by, man, I'm so used to, Elder Scrolls Online, I'm struggling with this controller, by Falkreath. And, I suppose maybe I should just do another run around at night. So that's what I'm going to do real quick. I don't think it's going to be anything too extravagant, but we'll find out from there how this is going to work out for us. So I have decided to bypass this for a little bit. I'm going to come up with a solution. I'm going to have to figure out why I'm running at 12 frames per second right now. I mean, my computer is a beast. But what are you staring at me, man? Freaking me out. My computer's a beast. It's an i7 run at 4.2 and 2 gigs of graphic card, 16 gigs of RAM. So I have plenty of to run this. I just don't know why it's not capturing correctly. When I play it, it's seamless. When I turn on fraps, the frame rate just dives. So for now, the book is good, and we are going to figure out a little bit more, maybe do a little more research on where to search for this woodcutter's wife. And then we'll figure it out. Oh my god, you're obsessed with me. Looks like she has bigger boobs than me. But anyways, hopefully within the next couple weeks I'll figure this out and re-record. Alright, thanks for watching.